Welcome to another week in review video where I'm going to go over my health, fitness, fighting, and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of just a personal vlog to keep myself on track, or at least to push myself a little bit to getting on track. Because, like I guessed from my last week in review video, this last week was not great for diet or drinking. My birthday was on the Wednesday, which obviously that means you get two, not just one, two birthday weekends if it's right on the Wednesday. That is a rule. I looked it up. So I did that. Had a great birthday surprise party, which was really awesome. And overall for my fitness and fighting, it was good. Like, I got 2 gym sessions in. I fought twice. I fought Monday at our unofficial practice where I had a lot of fun, and then I decided, it was a great idea by me. You might have seen the fight video. I decided on the Wednesday at the official Lionsgate practice that I wasn't going to sit down, and in theory I was just going to keep fighting for the whole practice. Now, I certainly got a bunch of breaks, standing there waiting for people to fight, and at the end of practice, where I was very, 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 very tired, there was a little bear pit, which we usually don't do, but that gave me enough of a break, standing in line waiting to die again quickly, that I made it through to the end. I took my helmet off once for a little birthday song, which was lovely. Thank you for those people that came out to do the little birthday song. But overall, that was just a Iron Man kind of practice. I didn't learn a lot, didn't work on a lot. My Monday practice, I feel like I got a lot of work in that I was trying to do. I was fighting right leg forward, trying not to run back all the time, being really present in the fight. I don't know if you're like me, but I often just kind of autopilot and go without thinking about the other person. I'm like, I'm going to do this, and they're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and they're going to do this, and I'm going to hit them in the head. Instead of reading what they're doing, which should be quite obvious by now if you're a knight in the SCA, but some people take a little while to get, on track, like me. So there's that. Trying to be present in the fight. I can throw a shot. I don't have to watch my beautiful shot sail into their head. I can just throw it and then read what they're doing. Which, yeah, I'm working on it. It's getting better. Like I said, the Wednesday was Iron Man write-off. Thursday, I went to do deadlifts. And if you watched any of these videos before, I had done deadlifts. I'm trying to get to 500 pounds. I wanted to get to 500 pounds for my 50th birthday. Not there yet, but I went to do deadlifts on Thursday. I was really focused on it. I had waited a week and a half since I did a little rib strain, and I immediately put the weight down because even like 135, I could feel it. It wasn't super painful, but enough that me being me, I would have 5 years ago, I would have kept doing it and just screwed myself up even more. So I'm glad I put it down. But instead of transitioning to doing a different workout, I just left. I'm not proud of it, but I just left. And then Friday, I did a upper body day with, the only plyometrics I'd be doing is medicine ball throw against the wall, which I really like. I can't do like downward slams because of my shoulder. I got like terrible movement on this shoulder. But I did those slams against the wall, lots of rotation, and then I did a bunch of shoulder work, like shoulder physio. Okay, a bunch is kind of exaggerating it, but more than usual. I did some chest-supported straight arm rows, which I really like for my shoulder. I did some overhead press just with my left, which isn't exactly physio, but is what it is. I did a little bit of band work. I did some bench press, dumbbell bench only I do because of my shoulder is like super wacky. I can grind it out with a lacrosse ball and get more mobility, but generally it's a little touch and go. But it can do this with a shield. So that works. And then I went and did a deadlift day on Saturday before gaming Saturday. We were going to play some Exalted. I don't know if you are, I'm sure a lot of you are actually tabletop gamers, role players. We've been playing this Exalted game for over 10 years? I don't know. It's been a long time. It's really fun. So I was going to do that later. Nothing to do with fitness, sidetracked. But I went to do deadlifts, and I decided that because it's only 2 days after my fail, I decided that I was going to do reps instead of singles, because I've been doing singles trying to get that 500 pounds. So I did up to, like, I have 5 reps, like 135, 225, 315, 385. Those were all for 5 reps. And then I backed off to 315 to do some more, and my body was like, no, you don't need to do any more. So I didn't. Yeah, that's my weekend review for you guys. Maybe leave a comment down below if you are working on some fitness stuff, what you're working on, maybe something you're working on and you're fighting. That would be cool. Make sure if you're an SCA fighter, do a little comment down below on what you specifically are working on in practice. And if you're not working on something specific, you probably should be. And you should probably get a book. I've got a little book that I was given for my knighting, and it's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's got a bunch of kind words from people. It's got some other stuff. It's got my speech when I won Coronet that was written for me by Antonio. It's got years of fight practice notes, which I fill in at the beginning of practice to hopefully get my mind on the right track for doing it. Some people fill it in at the end. What did I learn? What did I do? I do kind of do it before, because otherwise I don't do anything. I just fight and fuck around. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me for probably longer than I expect these videos to be. I thought they would be like quick and snappy, but it seems they're like 8 minutes long maybe. We'll see what this one is. Anyways, thanks.